like I said, everything here is done. See, all these, my channel are wireless, eh? Yeah, wireless. So, like I said, like with our recording and all, which come here, all those switches there, those are all connected internet at the back of the platform. So that goes down to the server room. So everything that is sitting here, if they want it to be recorded from here, it's a wireless system to a server room to the Hansard reporters. Like I said, it comes right directly to their desktop, the computers. They sit down there, listen up here. So that's a big change where we moved away from. Like I said, no more tapes, no more discs. Before, if there's a committee meeting, they want to take notes, they have to record it. But now, no. Now, no. From here, there, the girls, they sit down there, listen to the committee, type in everything that's said in the committee. That takes place in here. But there will always be someone in here, just to cover up. Take note in case some words they don't get, take notes in here. But we've divided this up. Or sometimes when there's a Parliament sitting, we have Parliament City where, like I said, it's open to the public. I just tell people of Fiji, this is our house. We, the people of Fiji, this is our house. This is the house does not belong to the members, but no, this is ours. Because these are our representatives. We go to the ballot box every 4 years. We choose them. So this house is ours. And it's open to the public sometimes, but there's only 2 meetings where it's only for invited people. When budget address, we had just had on the 21st of November. And when His Excellency the President comes to officially open a new year of Parliament. So he came in, His Excellency came in October. So the parliamentary calendar for this year, from October this year to October next year. Then there'll be a prorogue, a break of Parliament, when His Excellency comes again and open a new session. And that's where he outlines the government's plan for that year. So with the school children next year, right now we've got free education, right to tertiary. Once you get to Form 6, Form 7, the exams, you have certain marks. The top 600 students in Fiji, they get free tertiary. Government pays for everything. But if you don't get one of those top 600, then you go for the TELS thing. It's like a scholarship. But government will do it in such a way that it depends on how much your parents earn and how much interest you pay. It goes that way. But it's a big help. Rather than you paying it yourself, government paying your kids work, and it goes. And like I said, with the top 600, you don't pay anything back. If you're one of the top 600 students in Fiji, you get free education right to tertiary wherever you go. Government will pay for that. And within this year, from next year, from term 1, from the first day of school next year, class 1 students will be having a glass of milk every day free. Government decided to give them free milk. So all schools in Fiji, free milk to students, class 1.
Right now, this free education from the bottom to year 13 and the top 600 free at university as well.
And from next year, from the second term, those who are in the final year, last year of preschool, from the second term they'll have free education. Right now, preschool they still pay the fees and all, but from government, so government will take it right down, free education for preschool right up to wherever you want to end up. If you're one of the top 600, or if not, the government will pay everything for you. There's a TELS thing, TELS, where you come, apply for scholarship, and like I said, depends on your gross, the parents what they pay, and then determine the interest or whatever. Some there's no interest to pay, but you'll pay back those things. But there's a big change. Children are going to school now. See, in our budget address that we had, the Minister of Finance has raised up the VAT tax on school textbook, books, exercise books, and we thought, oh, we're going to suffer. And he said, no. On every exercise book made in Fiji, there's no tax. It's only from the exercise books that come from overseas.
Mostly tax, come from overseas?
Yeah, mostly tax. So because government been going around and saying, promoting buy Fiji made, buy Fiji made. So plenty of people are going to buy Fiji made things. You go into supermarkets, you see there, buy Fiji made, buy Fiji made. It's because the promotion gone right down. So the government did that. The Minister of Finance explained, no, only on things coming from overseas. Anything local, excise book and all, taxes no. So, the extra
to buy our local, which finances the government, so that we can get free. whatever.
And they're encouraging people to
That's
plant
why
your own.
the professor of this
Instead of buying all these
government,
letters, you know, you plant
in
your own
there.
letters. The people are starting to change. The fear that used to, like Madam said, you know, fear that used to be in the indigenous before, we're starting to realize where the government is trying to go to now. So people are starting to follow. So these are committee rooms and all. Like I said, they divide into, these are the tables that belong to the first Parliament of Fiji. Like I said, when Ratu Mara was first Prime Minister, 1972, these are just a set, not all. These are the chairs. That is a table for the clerk to Parliament. Second, a gift from the House of Commons in England, from the first Parliament side there. We've still got a speaker's seat. Speaker's seat that is for a gift from the Parliament of India. But at the moment we don't have much space here. It's kept up the old Parliament.
I noticed that I was looking for the main chair.
Yeah,
It's not there.
it's up there, but all those things have been kept. And we, you know, when other departments start to move out, then we'll have like a say, museum, not a museum, but you know, we keep all of these old. We've got that. We've got the seal, old seal machine. You know, before it takes thing up for His Excellency the President to be sent to sign. To put the seal. We've still got that old seal machine. Everything is being kept. Sand timer, glass. All those old things from the old first Parliament, and we all got those. It's all kept in the same.
What is the timetable to move back to the, what is it, the original Parliament House? Or?
No, we are here for.
Oh, this is the original?
We are now here.
This is the
for-
original.
Yeah.
This is the original Parliament.
And it
That
would stay
means-
here? You don't want it, like the building that we
Oh,
went to this
Yeah.
morning?
We know the government is never going to go back there.
Those
Oh, okay.
places up there will
Will
be
be-
converted, renovate to be a court. So all the courts in Fiji, from the family court, juvenile court, everything,
Oh.
High Court, Supreme Court, they'll be
They'll go
based in
there.
there. The judiciary, they'll be all based up there.
So what he's saying, they are moving back to the
They're coming
original
back here.
government
Yeah.
building.
Okay.
So
And renovating
when
here.
Parliament went up there, the judiciary took over this place. So we're coming back now, they're starting to move on. So we're starting to take the spaces they have.
I see.
So the plan is, in future, there'll only be the Prime Minister's office, the Minister of Defense and Parliament in here. And like the guys from Defense were saying, but that's in future, this place will be fenced up. Because now whenever we have the hibiscus and all, this road at the back where people use it, that big festival we have in Fiji, is something like a festival that everyone in Fiji looks forward to, second term
In
school
the
holiday,
park just behind there.
Albert Park.
We used to destable everything. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they might relocate the hibiscus now.
Now they'll relocate, but the stalls will be there at the Thurston Garden.
Okay.
So what prompted the move? Why move out and move back, I guess is my question.
The government of the day decided to bring everything back here.
Mhm.
It's much closer to other government
Okay.
business departments, you know, and much closer to the business area. Easier access for the people. You know, just
Yep.
come to town, walk rather than looking for bus up again. This bus have sending time to every half an hour, or taxis here, it's expensive. So bring it here. People just can come to town, walk here, sit down, listen. They've opened it up to the public now, like I said, taking it right down to the committees. So if people is sitting here, we have every right to come and sit down and listen to what they say.
During the parliament sessions, not much people are attending to the parliament house to listen. It was like the back is only few
Yeah,
seats there.
there's some upstairs too.
Oh,
Yeah. For sure, yeah. But like I said, when it's full, we come sit and watch.
on the screen.
Yeah, on the screen. Like I said, everything's done inside here, it's done here, you watch after that. In here, it's much easier, easy access, want to go anywhere, go, come back. So there you have to, less formal, right?
Over here is less formal.
Yeah, less formal here. Yeah, they are more formal.
Do a lot of people take advantage of being able to come inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's popular.
I think it's
See, mostly school children from the 3rd term, November, you know. Whole day I was in the chamber from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. School children coming.
Hmm.
So, you know, like, we've seen a new big change where even children, teenagers, small children, get interested in what is Parliament. And it's part of the curriculum in class 7, year 7 and year 8. part in the educational curriculum about Parliament. But I think they've got to change, the Minister of Education has to change because they're still learning about the old system where we
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
have a bicameral Parliament,
okay.
but now we've got a unicameral Parliament now, it's running. So they've got to change the syllabus a bit. But they learn about Parliament, what is Parliament, the role of the Speaker, the role of the government, leader of the House, the role of the whip, the opposition whip, what is the role of the opposition. They all learn those things, in school. And some of them are interested. And we've heard that most of them now are taking history and politics because of the new, they're getting interested in politics now.
Sabi mama naman.
Yeah. That's the order of yesterday.
That's all they're asking about the
Yeah.
education.
Yeah, see there.
Just
See?
like you're talking about.
Yeah. He was the former permanent secretary of education, Dr. Bridgelaw.
Okay.
He's a backbencher now, see? Would the minister please explain the benefits of free education for
You
Fijians?
were really curious. Just gotta have that right.
Before we move in,
The water is potable. I need it now.